Hi, hello, and welcome. This is Abir and Paul with This is Multimedia. Our lesson we're going to do today is prime and composite numbers. Objective: understanding which numbers are prime and composite. Now, you're wondering what prime and composite numbers are. Well, prime and composite numbers are numbers. Prime numbers are numbers that can only be multiplied by 1 itself. Let's say like 3. Now, only 3 can be multiplied by 1 times 3 or 3 times 1. No other number can be multiplied that equals 3. Let's talk about 4. Now, 4 can be multiplied by 1 times 4 and 4 times 1 and 2 times 2. And yeah, so 4 would be a composite number, 3 would be a prime number. So prime numbers are numbers that can only be multiplied by 1, and composite numbers are numbers that can be multiplied more than only 1, like 2 times 2, 2 times 3, and everything like that. Let's start with a few problems. Write prime or composite for each of these numbers. Okay, so first one, 32. And now, what I always suggest when you're trying to solve problems, look at the ones place. If the number in the ones place is even, most likely it'll be composite. If it's not even, then most likely it is a prime number. So, what we're now going to do here is we're going to figure out 32, what 32 is a prime or composite. Well, we know 4 times 2 equals 8, and then 4 times 6 equals 24. I'm thinking 4 times 8. 8 times 4, if we know our math facts, are equal to 32. So instead of us multiplying 32 times 1, we have 8 times 4, which equals 32. So number 1 would be a composite number. Composite. Now, if you do not know your math facts, you can use a multiplication chart for this, because I want you guys to try to do them yourselves as I go along. So, number 2, 44. Well, if you know anything times 11 equals like 11 times 1 equals 11, so anything times 11 would just be like the same numbers but with double digits. So 11 times 2 equals 22, 11 times 3 equals 33, 11 times 4 equals 44. So this will be also composite, because you can multiply 44 more than just 1. Now 37. Well, 7 is an odd number, so we'll have to think. Well, 37. Well, we know 9 times 4 equals 36. But after that, I do not think any number is equal any other number that can go into 37 except for 1 times 37 and 37 times 1. So that means this number is prime. You always want to look at the ones place. If the ones place is an odd number, it's most likely prime. But we're going to be checking first. 6 times 3. Well, if I already know my math facts, 7 times 9 equals 6 times 63. So that means this is composite. So even though the number in the ones place is odd, it might be composite. I said all numbers, even numbers, sometimes can also be odd numbers in the can also be prime numbers. So, okay, so 14. So this problem, we're not going to try to just like solve it. We're not going to just think about our math facts. We're going to look at the ones place, and it's even. So, even. If it's even, you always want to start with 2. If it's compatible with 2, then it's also prime. So, 14 divided by 2 equals 7. That means this number is composite. So what I here did was I looked at the ones place. The ones place was even. So if it's even, I usually think about 2 because 2 is the easiest number to multiply by. So 33. Remember how we did number 44 multiplying by 11? This is also here, so we can do composite. Okay, number 7. 68. Well, let's see if 68 is divisible by 2 because 8 is an even number. So 68 divided by 2. 2 can go into 6 3 times. 2 times 3 equals 6. 0. Carry the 8. And then 2 can go into 8 4 times. 4 times 2 equals 8. 0. So it can go into 34. That means it's more times 1. So number 7 would also be composite. It's ironic how we're getting so many numbers, or problems, answers as composite. Okay, 70, well, that should be pretty easy, and we all know it's composite because 10 times 7 equals 70. 73. Well, let's see. 73 can, the 3 is in the odds number, is an odds number. That means it might be divisible, but I think it's not, so this would be prime. And number 10, our last problem, 17. Well, we all know that's prime because no number can be divided by 17. So those are our answers for this thing, for this page. Okay, next one. Jack says 3 is a prime number. Sarah says 3 is a composite number. Which one of them is correct? Well, at the starting of this video, I explained how 3 is a prime number. So, this answer would be prime. That was pretty easy. Now, 14. I want you guys to do this problem on your own. Please comment down below whether it's prime or composite. If it's composite, please write down the multiplication facts more than like 1. Show us the proof. If it's prime, then you can also write down the multiplication facts. Please like, share this video, and subscribe to SS Multimedia. My name is Abiram Paul, and tell us how we can make our videos better. Please stay safe in this quarantine, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.